Hey YouTube, it's the next day. We're still in Kansas and we're at the Car Wizard. So we're gonna go say hi to Car Wizard. I'm gonna surprise him. He has no idea I bought this from Hoovie. I'm curious what he's gonna think. So I think he's gonna be like really excited because, you know, it's a cool car. So hold on, let's take a look.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
Hey Dave.
Oh, hey Dan, what's going on?
Good to meet you finally.
Yeah, welcome to Car Wizard Shop.
I am so excited to be here and I'm super jealous of that right there.
Oh, yeah.
I need that.
You
I need that in my life.
You'll get there. I think you'll get there.
I think it'll happen next year. I got a car. I bought it from Hoovie. You're gonna love it. So you gotta come check this out. I think.
Okay, well let's go see it.
Yes, I think you're gonna like this car. All right, so I'm gonna open up the tailgate and let you guys see his reaction to this glorious, glorious piece of Italian machinery. Here we go. What do you think?
You bought that?
Yeah.
From? Why?
Was it? It's in a good car, isn't it?
Oh, no. Haven't you seen the videos?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Really?
Are you crazy?
Maybe. I'm starting to have regrets.
Well, I mean, in the video, that thing's been in a wreck, you know, and
Yeah.
had all kind of issues. I mean, it actually runs good. Actually runs and drives fine.
I mean, it's got gold.
Yeah, it does have exhaust that we put on it. It actually sounds really good.
It does. It does.
Yeah. What are your plans with this thing?
Good question.
Good question.
I don't know yet. I think we're gonna take a look at it, just go over it. I really want to show what happens to Ferraris with super high miles because you never get to see that. So I think I want to focus more on that than the crash because the crash is kind of an outlier.
An outlier?
Yeah. But so we won't focus on, hey, this is crash damage. I want to focus on, hey, this is high mileage wear.
High mileage wear. Well,
Yeah.
you'll definitely find some.
I mean, it's got a little.
A little bit. Yeah, this thing has an interesting story behind it. Even before Hoovie bought it, it's the things that it's been through. If we could only talk to it and listen to
Right?
its story,
I wish it had
it's just
video
insane.
of all of its incidents.
Yeah, if we could just speak to it, the stories would probably we would gasp. We'd be like, what?
Well, the thing I said to Hoovie was, I was like, you know, this thing's had an ass in it for 88,000 miles.
Yeah,
It's pretty interesting to think about that.
that's a lot of miles.
Yeah.
But it's actually, I mean, it's a testament to the 458, really. It's been through all this, and yet you can hop into it and go drive it right now.
It fired up first, like no problem, no
It always does.
hesitation.
Yeah.
Well, let me see what's in your shop.
Yeah, let's go
I
take a
wanna-
look.
As long as we're here. Can't believe I'm here.
Here we are in the Wizard shop.
Yeah, I'm curious because, like, you know, you see it on video, but to be here,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, is it what I expected on on video or whatever?
Mhm.
It's actually bigger than I expected.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
That's what she said.
The funny thing is, when people see my garage, they usually say it's so much smaller than it looks.
It used to be like a factory for Greyhound bus parts and things like that, and
You're kidding.
interior pieces and stuff.
Oh, no way.
Back in the 60s, 70s, 80s.
How long
Yeah,
have you had it?
5 years. There's a Magic Mike over here.
Hey, how's it
Oh
going?
yeah, I've seen you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, I got gloves
yeah,
on.
I'll just do that. I
Yep.
love the Ferrari badge and
Oh.
Bentley, of course. Yes.
Thank you very much.
He worked at El Cajon Mercedes for a number of years,
Awesome.
doing Mercedes technician work.
Yep.
Now he works on Bentleys and Lambos.
And apparently
Ferrari.
Chevy
And
trucks.
Chevys.
Yep. Whatever comes in makes money.
Right? Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
about that.
And he's got his own YouTube channel as well.
Oh, what is it?
I'm Magic Mike the mechanic on you.
Magic Mike. All right.
Hoovie's 456 is
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
on the resonator delete from Fab Speed. It had a cat meltdown.
Oh yeah, that does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
How many miles are on it?
I don't think it's very much. I don't remember the exact number. It's like 20, 30, 40,000, somewhere around in there.
Oh, dude, that's gnarly.
Yeah, we cut open one of these and it's just like a nuclear meltdown inside there, like Chernobyl.
Holy cow. That cat had a bad day.
Yep.
Or many bad days, I
Many
guess.
bad days, yep. It could be running too rich or lean or different things. When this car came in, it had issues with the fuel pumps when it first arrived. It came from Dubai.
Oh, so it
And
probably was lean.
I think damage had been done before he bought it and it finally just gave in,
Yeah.
even after we got it running right.
That's gonna make it run so much better.
Yeah, it's got the new cats in. We're just waiting for the piece that takes the place of that. Got my little 308.
Yeah, I saw this, and I'm curious. This is a very cool car. Full Magnum PI Glory.
Yep, it was a CarTrek 4 car, Freddie from Tavares had this car, used it in car track. He didn't want to take it home. He didn't even want to bother with it. And I said, I'll take it. It was kind of a disaster when I got it. The interior's back clean again. Boiler throttle bodies on it. TWM.
That's awesome. It looks cool, and I can't wait to hear that run.
It runs now. It runs.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah. The exhaust is not very loud on it though. It's just got some. I don't know.
sad.
Yeah, it's like. This sounds weird.
That's boring.
We're going to be changing that though. Here we have a 2011 California in the shop. It's getting services and just some basic interior maintenance, some small repairs, nothing major. Some little trim pieces missing. The customer just bought it and we're getting those replaced. Oil change and some different services on it. Checked it over basically. And its convertible top was having issues with the rear latch was misadjusted. And it would get caught halfway up and it wouldn't like it. And got it working good again. And this is Daniel. He spent a number of years at Tampa Ferrari.
Awesome.
Also Ivo Performance.
Yes.
So he's the Ferrari tech here. And Michael does a lot of Lamborghini, Bentley type stuff like
nice.
that. But,
Very cool.
There's my bus.
You're saying something about getting it more power?
Yeah, I have the ECM to a guy that can reflash it. It's actually just Cummins programming. This has a Cummins ISB in it. It's 230 horse now, and it will be 300 when I get it back. And it'll have, instead of 520 torque, it'll be 660. So it'll be a little bit more power, and I can tow a small car behind it. But we've already gutted it, make it into an RV.
I want to see that when it's done.
Yeah, it'll be
cool.
There's a SRT10 truck back there. We got the transmission out of it.
Oh, good old Dodge problems.
Yeah, it had some transmission shifting issues. That's been sent off, and once we get it back, we'll put it in. And
Is it like a 74 Nova?
yes, a 78 or 9. I think it's
78?
79.
Okay.
That one's been here for a long time, just kind of a back burner project.
Ah.
And there's Hoovie's E-Type.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Engine out of the bottom. It's just got a rear main seal, but all that had to be done to get to it.
So it's like $10 part and a couple $1,000 in labor.
Yep, the transmission can't be separated while it's in the car. There's no room to do anything with it. You can't get it out. So it all has to come out the bottom. It's got to be done. It's worth it.
Is there like other common things that you do while in there?
Yeah, there's several things we're looking at, like some ball joint boots and things like that, but it's actually been fairly well cared for.
Okay.
Whoever had it before. It's in pretty decent shape.
Awesome.
No major issues or anything. It runs and drives perfect.
Well, here it is, the Car Wizard shop.
Yep.
I'm so jealous. I need this space, by the way.
Yeah. You know, when I first bought this building, I had friends and family members like literally tell me, you're an idiot. No mechanic shop is this big. No, I mean, you're never going to fill this shop.
Oh, yeah, right.
And there's been times where we've had cars lined up down the middle, just packed with cars. And those same friends and family members have had to eat crow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. They're like, oh, I guess it did work out for you. Yeah.
Well, I am glad to see that your success is doing well, that the shop is remaining fairly full.
We got tons of stuff going on. We got some lifts open right now. We got some stuff actually waiting on parts. That's a big thing anymore.
It
waiting
is.
on
Yeah,
parts.
that's I think the biggest bane of all the car world right now is just parts are taking forever.
Yes, they take forever.
It doesn't matter. Like even common cars are now getting parts that take forever.
You think, oh, everybody will have this part, and you click to order it, and then you get an email. It's like, well, those are on back order for 6 months. You're like, what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the number of refunds and cancellations we've had in the last 2 years is just skyrocketing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, let that be a lesson to all of you. Be patient.
Be patient. Yes.
Yeah, because if you cancel, it's just going to take longer.
Yeah, then you get in line at some other shop, and the same thing happens again.
Yeah. Thanks for showing us around. I'll let you do your job and stop taking away your time.
Okay.
But appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
thanks for stopping by.
I'm sure all of you guys love seeing him, so see you later. Well, good morning, YouTube. Got back from picking up the 458 Eternia, and Adam's here.
Yeah.
And he wants to express his heartfelt gratitude for picking up such a glorious piece of Italian machinery. Hi,
You
Adam.
did a shitty job, Dan.
What do you mean?
Look at the dashboard is loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only in some spots.
Only in some spots, he says.
Yeah.
Look at that, like this comes off.
Well, don't make it worse. Put it back. That could all be taken care of.
This is missing.
Well, give me a break. It's a piece of rubber.
Still.
It's for the valve controller.
This is a gnarly looking valve controller.
I know. It looks like something you could throw at someone and hurt them.
You could. It's heavy.
I know. It weighs a lot. It's like a rock. I like this tidy panel.
The dashboard's not lined up here.
Yeah.
Or the glove box, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look. How did this remain here? Look at. What was
A
Hoovy
bob.
doing? There's a Hoovy. What were you doing? It starts right up though.
Does it?
Yeah. See? Now it's not such a piece of crap.
No, it's still a piece of crap.
It's cosmetically a piece of crap. We've bought a glorious piece of Italian
We
machinery.
bought something.
Mechanically, everything works. Although I did notice the windshield wiper blades are missing the little part that actually scrapes away the water. I'm curious how long it's been like that. Oh yeah, the dash leather is actually.
Surprisingly still there.
Well, the regular dash, the main dash, is actually in okay shape. The binnacle's
Except
crap.
for this whole thing.
The binnacle's crap. This front trim piece is the worst, but that is always the one that goes first on these 458s, so that's not totally shocking.
is crap.
Yeah, I saw that too. Clamshell for the dashboard thing. I think we should give it a bath because it deserves one. See what it looks like. And I want to clean the interior because it got really dirty.
It's very dusty.
It is. It's very dusty. Okay, we just kind of cleaned up the interior. The amount of black crap on the rags was
Disgusting.
it was disgusting. I guess there's no other word for it. It was pretty impressive. Swept up all the floors. It's actually looking reasonable. It's not like factory spec yet, but it's it's coming along. Also, we found a bunch of Hoovies like water bottles and shit tucked underneath the seat. Hoovie.
We'll sell them on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You can get this saliva.
Ooh, gross. So let's back this thing out, give it a bath, and then we can kind of look at the condition of the wrap, which we were noting they wrapped everything except for they didn't even put the matte PPF on the door handles. These are really easy to come off. It's just one Allen screw, but all right, whatever. Whoever did the wrap job, I'm gonna go with it was not awesome. Look how that doesn't align correctly. That's interesting. It's like they stacked the wrap. I don't even know. It's weird. Also, we need to get off all this advertising for companies that don't support me, unless they want to support me. If you want to support us, reach out to us. Otherwise, these stickers are going bye-bye. All right, YouTube. We gave it a bath, and it went from being a 50-footer to a 20-footer. So it's definitely got a lot of marring in the PPF. I'm sure they were not super nice to this doing car trek. There's a few things that we got to still clean up. There's some goo right here. It's coming off, but it's really difficult to get off, so I'm going to do some goo gone on it. Some things I noticed immediately. Body gaps the panel gap is just, yeah. It's atrocious. This light is kind of tilted forward. It's kind of weird. Exhaust piece is not fitting correctly. There's a missing piece on the diffuser, one of the fins. It's got a gap here, which is, I don't know how that even happens. This gap is pretty bad. There is a little bit of curb rash on the front wheel. The top works surprisingly perfect. No problems there. Something that went right. Yeah, so there's curb rash right there. This side actually aligns reasonable. So you can see there's a little bit of it's kind of sticking up a bit. This side, yeah, it's like a quarter of an inch tall. So that's definitely off. I think the fender is sitting too high. I don't think it's the hood. There's also no pedestal for the front Cavallino. I don't know if that's because they got lazy or if it just went bye-bye and so they just got rid of it. I don't know, but it's gone. This door gap looks not bad. This piece right here, yeah, that's cool. So Hoovy bought it for $100. He put a little over 10 grand into it. Yeah, that's what you get when you buy a almost half off Ferrari 458. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll put it up on a lift, kind of look at the mechanics of it, make sure everything mechanically is sound. I know that I did check the battery. It's got a real battery in it. Before it didn't have, it had some wonky ass battery in it. Actually backing it out, the airbag light came on, so that was not on earlier. It's on now. It's probably one of those that's coming and going. Also, I'm gonna pull the codes, check all of those. We'll see what codes it's throwing. It's scary. And then, we'll just drive it and beat on it for a little bit and then sell it, because I don't know, it's actually, I think if you want a Ferrari 458 that you really don't have to care that much about, this is it. At the same time, if you wanted to spend, I would say between 10 and 20 grand, you could really get this thing in a pretty reasonable condition. But it needs the whole dash to come out. It needs someone who's a good, like Jay would need to spend a week with this thing and just redo a ton of the interior. The leather is actually in good shape on the seats, but it needs to be like repinned to the seats or re-stapled or whatever it is. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting car. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and go check out our website, normalguysupercar.com, if you want to buy any parts or services from us for your supercar. We do appreciate it when you guys do that. It does support the channel. But that's going to do it. We'll be doing more cool car stuff with this thing, so you're going to want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet.